why Arsenal signing Dayot Upamecano and Thomas Partey is perfect. So lads, with it being exactly 3 days before the restart of the Premier League, there is a lot of focus right now on Arsenal's first game back, which is against Manchester City. But today lads, we're gonna talk about something else, because there has been some breaking news, and the news is that Arsenal apparently are closing into the signings of both Thomas Partey and Dayot Upamecano. Yes, you heard that right. According to many reports, both players could be joining Arsenal when the transfer window opens. Now of course these reports are yet to be confirmed, so if Arsenal don't sign them, don't come back to this video and blame me for it. In one of the players, Thomas Partey, there is a world-class defensive midfielder, and on the other hand you got Dayot Upamecano, a potentially world-class centre-back. So with that being said guys, let's get into this video and allow me to tell you why Arsenal signing Thomas Partey and Dayot Upamecano is perfect for the Arsenal. Let's make talking. I mean, God, to be honest, right, I wouldn't mind Thomas Partey on his own, but add that to Dayot Upamecano, and I shall be forever and ever and ever grateful to you. Yo, what's on guys, my name is Battlefield, welcome back to my channel. In today's video lads, we are back again, and today we shall be discussing Thomas Partey and Dayot Upamecano, and both of them potentially joining Arsenal. You heard that right. In the case of Thomas Partey, reports are claiming that Atletico Madrid are resigned to losing him, and Partey has made his mind and he wants to come to the Arsenal. And according to Tuttosport in Italy, AC Milan have been told by RB Leipzig that they can't sign Upamecano because he's coming to the Arsenal. So with that being said guys, today I'm going to tell you why they are both perfect for the Arsenal. But with that being said guys, before we get into the video itself, make sure to go down there and smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new lads. Thank you very much once again for 10,000 subscribers. We are finally here, but now it's time to move to 20k. Also as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments on the video itself and Thomas Partey and Dayot Upamecano. Would you take them at the Arsenal? Are they the players Arsenal need? And are they perfect for the Arsenal? Like I am saying, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to follow all my social media, my Instagram, my Twitter, vote for me for the football content awards, and follow my group channel, The Offsiders. All links are in the description. But with that being said guys, let's get into today's video and let's discuss Thomas Partey and Dayot Upamecano and why them joining Arsenal is absolutely perfect. Let's be talking. Right, first things first, let's start off with a man like Thomas Partey, who may I just say right now is an absolute baller. Because in terms of Thomas Partey, what I'm going to tell you right now, from the get-go, he is a complete midfielder. I mean, let's just start off with his defensive abilities. The man is a defensive powerhouse. We are talking 2.49 tackles per game. We are talking about a guy who gets dribbled past just once a game. And we are also talking about a player who is an absolute powerhouse when it comes to size as well. The man is 6'1" in height, and he wins 65% of his aerial duels as well. He is an absolute beast, lads. But Arsenal won't be signing Thomas Partey just off the basis of the fact that he's a defensive monster. There's more to his game as well, because he is also one of the best dribblers in the world. The man has an 80% success rate when it comes to dribbling at players. To put that into perspective lads, that is a rate that is comparable to Aston Villa's attacking midfielder Jack Grealish. We're talking about attacking midfielder slash winger to a defensive midfielder, or if that's what you want to call it. So not only is Thomas Partey an elite defender lads, he's also an elite dribbler, and that of course is a very key thing as well, because when it comes to the Arsenal and the way we're playing right now, a lot of teams do press onto us, they come onto us, and we need players that are able to play out of that press. And so when you then have players like Granit Xhaka who run at walking pace, having a player like Thomas Partey with his elite dribbling numbers is a very, very useful thing to have, because then when teams do come onto us, we have a player who is able to evade the press, run past them, and open teams up with absolute ease. But it doesn't end there lads, because Thomas Partey also is a very, very good passer of the ball as well. We're talking about a player who is more than capable of playing as a deep lying playmaker, a player who is also, most importantly, a forward thinking player. And that of course another thing that is very key as well, because when it comes to the Arsenal, we've got too many midfielders that are not willing to take a risk of passing the ball forwards, and too often do they pass sideways and just things don't happen. We don't have players like Santi Cazorla anymore, players who are not scared to pass the ball forwards, and when you don't have players like that, the forward line really does struggle from it. But in Thomas Partey, lads, we're talking about a player who is a positive passer, he's a progressive passer, and he's a forward-thinking passer as well. So let me make it clear to you guys once again. We're talking about a player here who has the passing ability like Granit Xhaka, who can defend like Lucas Torreira, and has the dribbling ability of Dani Ceballos. All in one package, brother. I forgot we were talking about Patrick Vieira. So yeah, lads, in terms of Thomas Partey, lads, he is a complete midfielder. He has next to zero weaknesses in his game, and in terms of the Arsenal midfield, lads, he would address a lot of our weaknesses. In fact, every weakness we have right now. Raul Sanllehi, I hope you're watching, I hope you're listening. Get your phone out and call Atletico Madrid, because Thomas Partey is perfect for the Arsenal. But let's now move on to Dayot Upamecano. Mr. Dayot Upamecano. Hallelujah, lads, we're talking about centre-back. And that is right, lads. In terms of Arsenal right now, we're getting into so many wingers and so many attackers and so many strikers. It seems like Arsenal fans and Arsenal themselves are forgetting what the main area to address is. The weakness of the Arsenal, which is the Arsenal defence, especially that centre-half area. Sokratis is not good enough, Mustafi is Mustafi, David Luiz is unreliable, and Holding, I don't even know. But the whole point I'm trying to make to you guys is we don't have enough world-class or any good centre-backs at our club right now. And that's where a man like Dayot Upamecano would come in. Because not only is Dayot Upamecano a top defender, a proactive centre-back, Upamecano is also a very aggressive centre-back, lads. We're talking about a player here who wins that ball back 65% of the times. Hey yo fam, give me that ball back. And not only does Upamecano have that defensive ability, lads, but he also has a lot of speed. We're talking about a player here who has enough speed to match any striker or any winger in the Premier League. And I'm not even joking. And speed in terms of the modern game is a very, very useful thing. Because teams are playing higher lines than ever, they're pressing in, they're trying to box teams in, and then you have a slow centre back, all it takes is one good ball at the top and the other guys are in. And so not only would Upamecano speed help him with recoveries, etc, but also when it comes to boxing teams and playing a high line, Upamecano would allow that to happen. And it doesn't end there, lads, because Upamecano is also a great player on the ball, arguably world class as well. We're talking about a player here who has a 90% passing accuracy. But when it comes to passing accuracy, lads, of course it's a stat that if you pass sideways and make easy passes, it's easy to have a good stat. But make no mistake, because Upamecano is also a progressive passer, with 27% of his passes being forward passes. And to put that into perspective, lads, that is a number that is better than Liverpool's Virgil van Dijk, the second best centre back in the world after William Saliba. And while we're on the topic of passing forwards, Upamecano is successful 82% of the time when it comes to passing into the final third. What a player, man. And then if you were to compare him to our current centre backs as well, lads, he basically beats every centre back in every single department. But another very key thing, lads, is Upamecano has the ability to step up when it matters most. We're talking about a big game player. As an example, lads, I'm going to talk about the RB Leipzig vs Bayern Munich game back in February. And I'll tell you right now, Arsenal fans know exactly how hard it is to play at the Allianz Arena, and we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, in terms of Upamecano, lads, the man made 17 interceptions at the Allianz Arena. Robert Lewandowski, Serge Gnabry, all their attackers lock down. And I think the best thing about Upamecano, lads, is also his age. The man is 21 years of age. And so for me, for him to be already at the level he is at this age, the maddest thing about it, lads, is he's only going to get better from here. As he gets older, he's going to get more experience, he's going to get all his mistakes in his game right now out of his game as well, and overall become an even better player. So we are talking about a player, lads, who not only right now is a very good player, and already better than most of Arsenal centre-backs. We're talking about a player here, at such a young age, at such a good level, is only going to get better. You say what? And that is why Raul Sanllehi, if you're listening, Dayot Upamecano is perfect for the Arsenal. And to finally summarize, lads, what effect would this have on the Arsenal? Let me get straight, lads. If Arsenal Football Club are to sign both of these players, it's absolutely pure scenes. Because we're talking about players here who not only are going to be fantastic for the current, for the now, but we're talking about players here who are here for the long term as well. In terms of Upamecano, the man is 21 years of age. He could offer Arsenal at least 10 years. In terms of Thomas Partey, the man's 27, which of course is older, but still for me that means he can offer us at least 5 years as well. And most importantly, lads, it will be solving the Arsenal issues. The issue for Arsenal has never been scoring goals, it's never been creating chances. The issue for Arsenal is defending. The Arsenal current defenders are simply not good enough. So by signing a world-class defensive midfielder alongside a centre-back who has potential to be world-class as well, we're most certainly addressing those issues. And finally, lads, this will also be a massive statement of intent. It will show all our rivals in every single Premier League club, lads, that Arsenal mean business. if you look into teams like Liverpool and how they transitioned from being that 5th and 4th team to a challenge for the league title, it was after they made a lot of statement signings. Fabinho, bang. Alisson, bang. Van Dijk, bang. Statement signing after statement signing, and only then did teams start to take Liverpool seriously. And for me, lads, in the case of the Arsenal, it's the exact same circumstance. We've got some very good youngsters here, we've got some very good players here as well. All we need now, lads, is a few statement signings that address the areas of weaknesses. And then, lads, we are talking absolute scenes. So yeah, lads, I do believe if Arsenal are to sign Thomas Partey and are to sign Dayot Upamecano, lads, it would be absolutely perfecto mundo. Now the question really is, can Arsenal really sign him? Over to you, Raul Sanllehi. Make it happen. But with that being said, guys, I am going to end the video there. Of course, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to go down there and smash a like on it. Subscribe channel if you're new as well. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers now. That feels so good to say. Again, lads, I want to thank you guys for getting me to 10k, lads, but it doesn't end here, because I will continue to be consistent and upload as much as possible. So hopefully you guys enjoy the videos. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments on the two players, Upamecano and Thomas Partey. Would you take them, and are they perfect for the Arsenal? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also follow my social media, subscribe to the Offsiders, and vote for me for the football content awards. Links are in the description. But with that being said, guys, let's end the video there. In today's video, lads, we have discussed Dayot Upamecano and Thomas Partey and why they are perfect for Arsenal. The question really is now, can Arsenal sign them? And I'm not sure. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you next time.